Hi Libra, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for September. Hope everybody is doing really well. I am going to take a quick second, Libra, to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for every Libra out there. So take what resonates for you, leave the rest for someone else. Please keep in mind as well that the monthly readings are predictive in nature. So if these events are not occurring right now, they could occur in the next few weeks. And as always, Libra, please don't try to force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, show me what you would like Libra to know for the month of September. All right, so you have the Four of Swords in the reverse. So it looks like you've been doing some healing, Libra. There could be some communication. It is being crossed by the Eight of Pentacles reversed. So something here that hasn't been working out. You might be communicating with somebody. There could be a break in communication that is ending. Let's see what's happened here in the past. I do feel like there might be some details that you need to pay more attention to. Yeah, there's that lack of communication, Page of Wands in the reverse. There could have been some bad news also in the past. You could have been dealing with somebody as well that may be a little bit erratic in their behavior. Somebody who, like, when things don't go their way, they have tantrums. Why this is all happening is because of the Nine of Wands. There's some, whoever this is in the past, I feel like you don't trust this person. There's something to do with bad news. You don't trust the person. There is communication, but I feel like you're tired, Libra. You're tired of this. You want to take the lessons and move forward. What's on your mind is the Wheel of Fortune. So that's, again, the same message. You're wanting to move things into a better position. You're also receiving good karma for past deeds. Let's see what's happening here in September. All right, Four of Wands in the reverse. So this has to do with possibly a ending of a marriage. It could have to do with an ending of a long-term connection. There's a lack of stability that starts out September. And I do feel like that's what you're going to be discussing and talking to someone about. So let's see how you're showing up in the reading. The Six of Cups. Yeah, so that's a really good energy. You may feel somebody here is a soulmate. It is the return of past. You could be daydreaming about the past or thinking about the past. The energy coming towards you is the Ace of Pentacles. So a lot of you guys have a large sum of money possibly coming towards you, or somebody offering you a stable new beginning. Let's see what Spirit's advice is. We have the Two of Coins in the reverse. Spirit is saying after you have weighed up the pros and cons of a situation, it is now time to make a decision. So let's see your outcome at the end of September. Show me the outcome for Libra. The Chariot. Yeah. Forward movement here, which is what is on your mind. So there is going to be some forward movement by the end of the month. Bottom of the deck is the Hierophant in the reverse. This is underlying energy. You could be dealing with a Taurus, but this is indicating to me that something here, some sort of commitment is ending. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean it is between you and another person. This also can indicate an institution of some sort or a job. So let's clarify. Spirit, why is the Four of Swords here in the reverse? Why is the Four of Swords in the reverse? I'm definitely getting the feeling that something has been unstable and it's going to be discussed. It's going to be talked about. Yeah, Queen of Cups in the reverse. You're holding back your feelings here. So I feel like you may be communicating with somebody currently that you're kind of holding back your emotions. You definitely have feelings, but I feel like you're kind of keeping a lid on those feelings. Some of you are emotionally detaching. Another four in reverse with the Four of Cups. So I do feel like Four of Cups in the reverse is, you know, clarifying something that wasn't working out. There's something here that now has your attention again. But there is a need to look at the details of the situation. So, you know, especially as to why it is that you are focusing on this person or this thing. Page of Wands in the reverse. So there may have been bad news about money. or about a long-term relationship. I do feel like you are surrounded in the past here with family and close friends, but there's been some bad news. So while this is happening, we have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so you may feel like you're out of options here. You're tired of waiting for something. You have learned a lot of lessons, but I do feel like there's problems that you want to have resolved. And you may feel like your choices are dwindling down. All right, we have the Eight of Swords reversed. Now, in your mind, you just want to be free of the anxiety. You want to be free of having to worry about this situation. You're ready for things to begin to move forward and in a positive direction. So let's look at September for you. Show me September for Libra. Show me September for Libra. All right. So Libra, we have the Nine of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Ace of Wands, wow, the Magician, Two of Swords, the High Priestess, reversed, the Moon in reverse, Three of Cups reversed, the Emperor, Four of Coins, and the Ten of Wands. So there's something that I do feel like is ending here in the beginning of the month. I'm seeing it in the underlying energy. I see it in the beginning of September as well. I see you going into an independent and very strong energy, though, in the first week. It looks like some of you guys are ending a marriage or a long-term commitment in order to move towards new love. And this would be somebody that you are very passionate about. I do see in the beginning of September a passionate new beginning here. This would be with somebody new. After an ending. And I do see that this is something that you have manifested. Now, in the second week of September, I see you not really trusting your own manifestations. And it's putting you kind of at a crossroads. It's putting you in this decision-making energy where you need to make a decision and you're kind of going back and forth. I do see you getting clarification regarding this in the third week of September. And I feel like you may not even be happy about the clarification that you're getting, though. There's a sense here of you not really trusting your intuition, and this is what's creating the unhappiness. So in the middle to third week, you know, be very careful, Libra, about a decision that you have to make because, you know, something here is going to be revealed to you and you're not going to like it. In the fourth week, I see you kind of taking charge of the situation. Now that you have the clarity that you were seeking, I feel like, and for some of you, secrets are coming out as well. Whatever it is, though, you're not going to like it. But I see you taking charge of the situation here, becoming a little bit guarded, but definitely in charge of the situation. Now, there could be a little bit of a sense of being overwhelmed by changes by the end of the month. And that may also be making you be guarded. Some of you could have some financial issues by, you know, the end of the month too. And I don't see it being drastic, but I do see it as you kind of having to hold on to your money. And especially if you are a small business owner or a high-level manager, there's something to do by the end of the month with having a little bit of difficulty, some problems, and feeling overwhelmed by it. Having to really watch your money, okay? So be aware of that. Let me see your energy here. We have the Six of Cups. So a lot of you guys are showing up in the reading kind of looking back at your past, a little bit nostalgic, you know, possibly some daydreaming going on. Okay, we have the Six of Coins reversed. We have the Two of Wands and Justice. Interesting. And that is the card of Libra in the major arcana. So I do see you showing up here as kind of looking back at the past. This is this energy of having learned the lessons from the past, especially with regard to a financial loss or a situation that was not balanced. It could be an unequal give and take, or somebody that was not being very fair to you, maybe breadcrumbing you. I do see in the third week you going into this planning stage, planning the direction that you're going to take, and then balancing everything out by the end of the month. I do see karmic justice coming your way. I'm seeing that in 2 places as well. And so when you get this good karma that's coming your way, it's almost like the universe is rewarding you for, you know, the things that you've done in the past, and it will relieve a lot of your worries and bring balance in and leave you feeling more in a sense of control. It likely is going to come when you decide to take control of a situation. Now let's see the energy coming towards you. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Why is this here? Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups. Again, we have this Nine of Wands. And the Four of Wands in reverse again. Okay, so the energy that's coming towards you is this somebody from this connection that is ending. All right, this person wants to work things out with you. There's a lack of trust. This person is very distrustful, but they are offering you love. So, you know that that's the energy coming towards you. It's whoever you have this ending with. So that makes a lot of sense, Libra, because you now have this Two of Swords, and you're not really trusting your intuition about this. It's likely that you have someone new in your life. You begin to move in that direction, and this person from the past where you've had this ending is now showing up and saying, hey, you know, let's have this new beginning. They're offering you stability. They're offering you love. And so this is going to put you in that decision-making mode. I do see that strongly for a lot of you, but I'm not so sure you're moving in that direction. Let me see Spirit's advice. Spirit is saying that there's a decision to be made. We see that in your energy here in September, and we see it with Spirit's guidance here. But you're to weigh up the pros and cons before you make this decision, but you are to make a decision. And I do see a bit of indecisiveness around the middle of the month for you. All right, we have the King of Cups reversed. We have the Seven of Pentacles reversed, and we have the Ace of Cups. So Spirit is saying that you have to weigh up the pros and cons with regard to this. There's a situation here that perhaps you're kind of closed off to. You don't have that loving feeling any longer. This would be a situation that you're investing in. But ultimately, there's a decision that needs to be made in love here with this Ace of Cups. And Spirit is saying, you know, that you have to decide what you're going to invest in order for it to grow. So, and your guidance here is to make a decision towards this Ace of Cups, towards what you really love. You have to decide what it is that what or who, you know, what situation or who it is that you love. All right? And you'll invest in one and not in the other. Let's look at your outcome. Why is the Chariot here for Libra? Why is the Chariot here for Libra? All right. Ah, look, you have that Wheel of Fortune again. We have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Hierophant in reverse. So very strong Taurus energy here, but you could also be dealing with a Capricorn or a Virgo. But basically, there's an ending here that's happening. I see that, and you will be moving forward. We also have the King of Wands reverse. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You will be moving forward, and There's a sense here of non-action, though. There's an ending that's taking place, but there's also a sense of non-action. With the Queen of Pentacles, I do see money entering back into your life. So those of you that are looking for financial situation, there's an indication that you will be working very hard for your money. However, there's a fortuitous event that is going to occur for you, because there's an indication that while you're working very hard, there's really nothing that you need to do in order for this to come towards you, for the money to begin moving towards you. I'm also seeing that you guys will be moving forward. There's a need for self-care. However, again, with this Wheel of Fortune, and you have the Wheel of Fortune twice, and it's like you've manifested it. Yeah, you've manifested this. And remember, I told you, you're manifesting, but you don't really trust your own manifestation. So it may lead to a little bit of inaction. So be careful with that, Libra, because it's like you're manifesting, you're getting what you want, the universe is smiling on you, and then you're kind of pulling back. You're pulling back because you're guarded. You don't trust the manifestation that you created yourself. And this is going to lead to feelings of being overwhelmed and feeling troubled. I do see, though, that you need to really make sure that you're taking care of your money. Make sure you're taking care of self, children, and home, if you have children. And you know that there is definitely money coming your way, but there's also something to do with commitment that's coming your way. It's moving towards you after you end something else, though. And it is going to lead you to a good place with this Wheel of Fortune. Everything is moving in your favor, which is exactly what you manifested, and it is going to relieve a lot of the problems that you've been having. It's going to take a weight off of you. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Wands in the reverse. Underlying energy, so it shows me that conflicts are ending. I do feel like a lot of this is conflict that's internal, though. So if you, and I do see you have that internal conflict because you're kind of going back and forth. You're manifesting new love, but at the same time, you don't trust the manifestations you've created. So there's a lot of internal conflict that's happening here, especially around the middle of the month. It looks like there's a lot of conflict in your mind about, you know, ending something else. In order to move forward. Just know that it is moving in your favor and that the universe is actually smiling upon you. The conflict is what's going to lead to feeling overwhelmed and trouble. You're holding on to something here, and likely from your past. Once you resolve that conflict, that's when things begin to move in your favor, and that good karma comes in, down upon you. All right, so let's pull a oracle card and see if we can get any final message. I'm pulling for the sign of Libra. Yeah, trust in what it is that you're manifesting, Libra, because I do feel like you're going to get it. And you're showing up as a very powerful manifester this month of September as well. It's almost like you just don't trust it. You don't believe that you can get what it is that you're manifesting. Pulling for Libra. All right, we'll go one more time, and if not, we'll split the deck. Oh, there it is. All right, so we have number 37. 37 does come down to 10. 10s are about completion. So this is about honor. It is the Empress, and you're showing up as the Emperor here too. And it's talking about integrity. It says, that which is true will always be enough. So let's read that. Give me just a second, Libra. All right. So your affirmation is, abundance happens when I honor my soul and live in truth. So trust your own manifestations here. All right. It says, the honest path, the honorable knight, the noble empress, the liberation of self. The highest view can be seen once we have reached the mountain peak. And what a breathtaking view it is. A grueling climb that requires strength and perseverance can lead to a feeling of total freedom. This is what it feels like to set yourself free by the power of truth. Fulfillment on the level of soul and wholeness of self. Regardless of what the world may see, you have earned your own sight. The path to authenticity is not an easy one. There are temptations all around. The witch's lair calls you near. Dark forces seek to make you stray from your path, to neglect your true self, discard your values, and dishonor your soul. Some people will even choose the easy path, selling their soul in exchange for a shortcut to the top. This never works. This is the false self. The starving ego. For when they reach the peak, their view is obstructed by thick fog and mountain mist. They become cursed by the one who lured them in. They will never see the view. Only living truly can earn this gift of sight and fulfillment. The Truth card is about living with honor, integrity, and authenticity, and having goodwill toward humanity, being a real gem in a world of fake stones, shining by your own light rather than relying on the reflections of others. It is to validate yourself fully. It is to honor the callings and the highest truth of your soul, even when faced with temptation. Drawing this card can be a sign that you are currently navigating this path. You are indeed on a quest for truth. Living authentically has become a core value of yours. If you continue in search of this highest honor, you will surely be rewarded in priceless ways. Perhaps if you continue to live within the space of truth, you will achieve an abundance you never could have imagined. It is not dishonest to wish for true wealth in the metaphysical and the physical world. Wow. And you have that coming towards you. So it is going to require movement on your behalf, though. So do not doubt yourself or your manifestations. All right, I hope this has been helpful for you, Libra. If you've resonated with this reading, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. And until I see you in your next reading, namaste.